Hello. Welcome to part two of the Mars Day for April 8th, 2025. Grab your beverages, light your candles, get your journal, whatever you need to feel ready to receive the messages today. I have not decided what deck I want to use. I'm torn, so throw your vibes in if you got vibes, or a preference. So I'm sorry, I'm just trying to decide as I come into the space and the energy what kind of decks, what kind of reading, what kind of tap in we want to do this week. Um, Let me start with just lighting a little Palo Santo for us. Okay. The messages that come forward today are for those that are dropping into the space, no matter when, if it's this week, next week, years from now. Pulling all the timelines together, asking our guides and our highest and favorite selves to come into the space to provide guidance and support, resource and messages as we move through this next week, wherever we find ourselves. Okay. So part of part of my uh confusion isn't confusion. It's I have a want. I want to use a certain deck. Um, and my mind is like giving me all these reasons why I don't need to use this deck. Da, 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 da. Um, but I'm not gonna listen to my mind today. We're gonna use this deck that I want to use. And I'll tell you why I'm conflicted. Okay, so first of all, the deck that we're gonna use is the Wisdom of the Oracle deck. Um, and I have resisted getting this deck for years. This is a semi well-known Oracle deck. Um, and I have had so much resistance to this deck. I don't like its love and light mainstream vibe or the vibe that I was expecting or experiencing through times that I've seen it or seen it used before. And and so I had a lot of resistance, but always have felt so pulled to this deck. And I would feel pulled to it, and then I would be like, ugh, I don't want it, I don't want it, I don't want it. But it was my mind making all these reasons why I didn't want it. I wanted the deck. I've always felt drawn and pulled to it for some reason, but I've never allowed myself to get it. Well, we have it here at the shop, and we've had it here for a couple months now. And I have felt that same back and forth, that like pull to get it and to have it and to play with it and to utilize it and partner with it and co-create with it and all this stuff. And then I've also had this like, it's mainstream. It's la 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 la. So I've had this back and forth for who knows how long at this point. And finally, I stopped listening to my mind and I allowed myself to do this thing that felt cringe and felt, I don't know. But I trusted that it was pulling me for some kind of reason. This was 3 days ago, and I have used it multiple times since, and every reading has been like, damn. So I'm silly for a lot of reasons. And that's one of them. You know, I'm a human being, and sometimes I am having a process. And so I've been having a process with this deck for years, and that process has finally changed, and we have shifted our dynamic. And I've really loved her. And I'm grateful to have the deck in my space and being with the cards and sitting with them and journaling with the deck before I even used it, um, was really powerful. And listen, I'm not telling you to get this deck. I'm telling you to listen to the things that you have strong reactions toward both ways, right? Whatever it is that we feel pulled towards, there's a reason. Whatever we feel repelled or resistant towards, there's also a reason, right? And I think that the timing was right for me to get it now, for me to work with it now, for me to be able to receive it now and really get the wisdom and the guidance from it now. I don't know if that would have been accessible before. And so, I'm not like mad at myself or like judging myself at all. Um, I'm just witnessing my own process and I wanted to share a little bit of that with you, I guess. So thanks for that. Okay, so today we're going to pull one of these. And I don't know the deck enough to read for other people with it yet without using the book because I really want to honor the way that Colette Baron Reed does her decks and does her books. And so we're gonna take a look at all of that, um, here today, and just kind of see what comes up. Okay. So again, this is guidance and information for the folks that are dropping into the space as they are dropping into the space. Time is not real. It does not matter. So we're going to pull together all the timelines now, all of our guides, highest self, favorite selves that are here to support and love us through this journey. And we're just looking for a card of support and guidance and resource for the folks that are dropping into this space, regardless of time and space. A card of support, guidance to learn from, to resource ourselves with, to find nourishing from, guidance, clarity, support as we move into this week, whatever that looks like for us. A card of support and guidance for the folks here in this container specifically. Mm. So we get the card of serendipity. Serendipity. So, as always, I invite you to take a look at the card, be with the card, notice what comes out to you, what sticks out for you, memories, emotions, feelings about the card, what you see in the card, the word serendipity, any of that stuff. Whatever is coming up for you intuitively, organically, it's important to note and notice. Again, not necessarily that what comes up for you is the truth, but what comes up for you is your truth on some level and it's present. And this is an invitation to be with that, whatever that is for you. And it doesn't have to do with anything that I'm about to talk about. Your process is an important layer of how we can use this space and container. Serendipity, it's number 18. Okay. So I'm just going to read the stuff that comes from the book. Again, I don't know this deck enough to read for other people. And I want to also honor the energy and the space of the deck, which really encourages the book readings to come with them. So until I know them and feel comfortable with them, I'm not gonna just like spout out some stuff here in this space. I will do that like I do as I work with decks over time, but I just want to be with this card today and offer exactly what the book comes with along with your own process, right? So pause here if you want to take more time with this card before I start to go into some of what the book says. Serendipity, number 18. Opportunities aligned with readiness, the awareness of synchronicity, luck and good fortune appearing as signs and symbols, a magical alignment of events. The Oracle's message. You've stepped into alignment with a greater good where your dreams and the collective dream resonate in exquisite harmony. Now is the time for luck and preparation to meet and create miracles that you could never have planned all by yourself. Keep in mind that you are a channel for providence right now. As a higher energy uses you as a force on behalf of the whole world, your fortune becomes everyone's fortune. Everything you bring into being now will leave a wondrous legacy for others in the future. Your service to the world is being supported at this time. Expect the unexpected and smile, for Spirit loves you very much. Cute, cute. Okay, so I'm sure you get the love and light vibe, right? That I was resistant to. And also, this makes a lot of sense where we are. If you're watching this currently, this makes sense also with the astrology. But regardless of when you're watching, dropping into this container, it indicates that this is a time for you to find that alignment and trust what is being shown to you in synchronicities through the universe. Synchronicity is about co-creating with the universe. It's about being open to receive from the universe, to tell them this is what I want, and for them to show you in signs, symbols, and opportunities that you are aligned and that they are helping move you forward. And so this week, as we have such pivotal astrology, again, if you're here in this timeline watching this, um, this week we have this very pivotal astrology. All of the planets are in conversations with the nodal axis. Not all of them, but most of them. There's a lot of conversations with the nodal axis. There's a lot of the retrogrades happening. Neptune is in Aries for the first time in our lifetimes, right? That's that 0 degree Aries mark that we've talked so much about. We are preparing to move forward in big ways, collectively and personally. If you aren't feeling that yet, you are going to start feeling that movement forward coming as these planets come out of the retrogrades and we start moving forward. Things will quicken, right? And so looking for the signs and symbols in your life, in the world, in the universe can help you realize that you're on track, right? Angel numbers, right? Seeing specific birds or bugs or animals that resonate with you, right? Having a conversation about something and then seeing the same thing out in the world, or, so many ways that synchronicities can come into our space. So notice them. When you see 1, 2, 3, 4 on the clock all the time, it indicates that you're in alignment, right? All the angel numbers mean different things. But either way, it's showing you that you're on the right path. Synchronicities, serendipity, I'm sure there's a difference. There is. And also, it's this urge to trust the unfolding of our life and the universe and the co-creation that we're doing with it. This is a call for you to continue going forward, even again, if the mind tries to say, this doesn't make sense. This is the time to drop into our heart center, to connect with our soul and our spirit self, and to let them move us forward and to trust that wave and that flow and to be open to receive the support and the opportunities that help us move forward. Serendipity, number 18, that's the card of the week. Let me know your thoughts. If you want me to pull you a little separate wisdom of the oracle, I can do that too. So let me know that in the comments if you want your own wisdom of the oracle card, and I will just pull you the card. I'll send you the card and the book stuff. And you can have that as you will. Let me know. Drop it in the comments or send me a message, and I will get it to you this week. Okay, I love you so much. Thank you for being here in whatever capacity, however long you have been here. I appreciate you, and we will chat soon. Okay, bye for now.